5 minutes. That is all it takes to fully recharge an electric vehicle. The same amount of time needed to pick up a coffee, check your messages, or take a quick break. And this is not some distant future idea shown in a presentation. A Chinese manufacturer has just introduced technology that makes it real. Solid-state batteries, a 1200-volt system, and charging capabilities that push beyond what many considered achievable. This development from Dongfeng reshapes the conversation. Before diving deeper, and there is plenty to explore, let me ask you something. What would convince you to switch from a gasoline or diesel vehicle for good? For many drivers, it boils down to concerns about distance, refill time, and overall cost. Electric models have been steadily addressing these issues. But what Dongfeng has put forward does not simply reduce the obstacles. It removes them almost entirely. We are looking at solid-state batteries reaching energy densities as high as 500 watt-hours per kilogram, ranges up to 1,000 kilometers on a single charge, a 1200-volt electrical setup, and four-in-wheel motors delivering more than 400 kilowatts of combined power. The most striking part? This is headed for production, with mass manufacturing scheduled to begin in September 2026. That is less than a year and a half from now. Let us examine the pieces, because there is a great deal to unpack here. And each element matters. Who is Dongfeng? Dongfeng ranks among China's long-standing vehicle producers, and they have achieved something few others have managed in everyday vehicles. They have introduced the first production electric model featuring four-in-wheel hub motors, paired with next-generation solid-state batteries. To be transparent, I once purchased one of their earlier vehicles at auction, with plans to repurpose its battery for home storage. The setup did not work out at the time, and another viewer ended up buying the car from me. You know who you are. The takeaway is that Dongfeng brings real experience to the table. They have manufactured vehicles for years, and are now focused on tomorrow's standards. At the 2025 World Power Battery Conference in Yibin, Sichuan, Dongfeng shared updates that rippled across the sector. Yet much of the coverage outside China has remained quiet. So let us address that here. We will begin with the element that stands out to me even more than the batteries themselves. Four-in-wheel hub motors. What does this actually involve? Traditional setups use a single central motor connected through axles and drive shafts. Dongfeng places an individual electric motor directly inside each wheel. Each motor weighs between 5 and 7 kilograms and generates 100 kilowatts. 4 wheels mean 4 motors, delivering 400 kilowatts total. The real advantage goes beyond raw output. In-wheel motors enable torque vectoring, where each wheel receives independent power adjustments in real time. This level of control feels like switching from a thick marker to a precision pen. It transforms handling during turns, stability on wet or icy roads, and overall responsiveness. Removing the central drivetrain also opens up significant interior space. The result is more room for passengers, additional storage, and a fundamentally different vehicle layout. Dongfeng intends to combine this platform with their new solid-state batteries by the end of next year, creating a production model with both technologies. The batteries that change the equation. Dongfeng has already established a 0.2 gigawatt-hour pilot line for solid-state batteries. They are not in the planning phase, they are producing them. Full-scale manufacturing is set for September 2026. What separates solid-state technology from current lithium-ion batteries? The electrolyte. Traditional cells use a liquid medium for lithium ions to move between anode and cathode. That liquid brings challenges, flammability risks, gradual degradation, and constraints on energy density plus charging speed. Solid-state designs replace the liquid with a solid material. No liquid means reduced fire concerns, quicker ion travel, and the ability to store more energy in the same volume. Dongfeng is developing 3 variants: 350 watt-hours per kilogram for around 1,000 kilometers of range, 400 watt-hours as a stepping stone, and 500 watt-hours per kilogram using sulfide chemistry that could reach 1,500 kilometers. For perspective, today's leading lithium iron phosphate batteries, such as those in advanced blade designs, hover around 165 watt-hours per kilogram. Dongfeng's version, at 350 watt-hours per kilogram, more than doubles that figure. At 500 watt-hours, it triples the energy density of mainstream options. That opens possibilities for triple the distance with the same battery weight, or equivalent range with a much lighter pack. Both outcomes represent major shifts. Performance in tough conditions. Cold weather has long challenged electric vehicles, especially certain lithium iron phosphate packs, where range can drop sharply in freezing temperatures. Some batteries retain only 50 to 60% of capacity in extreme cold. Dongfeng reports their solid-state cells maintain over 72% energy at minus 30 degrees Celsius. That marks a clear improvement over liquid electrolyte designs, which manage around 60% under similar conditions. It is not flawless, but the direction is promising. Safety receives equal attention. Standard tests expose batteries to 130 degrees Celsius in thermal abuse scenarios. Dongfeng pushed their packs to 170 degrees Celsius, and they passed. They did not merely meet requirements. They exceeded them by a meaningful margin. That level of performance reflects genuine confidence in the design. Charging that redefines convenience. Dongfeng unveiled a 1200-volt ultra-high voltage platform using their own 1,900-volt silicon carbide power modules. Most current electric vehicles run on 400-volt systems. Premium options like certain Porsche or Hyundai models use 800 volts and already charge quickly by today's measures. Moving to 1200 volts allows faster energy delivery without excessive heat. Higher voltage equals greater power and quicker sessions. The figures are striking. Dongfeng claims 2.5 kilometers of range added per second of charging. In 5 minutes, that translates to 750 kilometers gained. With a 2-megawatt charger, they project 450 kilometers in the same time frame. While 2-megawatt stations remain uncommon even in China, the 1200-volt architecture supports around 200 kilowatts. That is roughly 5 times faster than a typical Tesla supercharger peak of 250 kilowatts. Most public fast chargers today deliver 50 to 350 kilowatts. At these speeds, recharging an electric vehicle takes less time than filling a traditional tank. The larger shift is underway. Stepping back from the specifications reveals something deeper. Dongfeng has not simply improved the battery. They have outlined a new standard for electric vehicles. Solid-state cells with triple the energy density of current options. A 1200-volt system supporting ultra-rapid charging. 4 independent in-wheel motors with advanced torque control. And production is starting soon. This kind of vehicle does not compete directly with gasoline cars or even today's electric models. It operates in its own category. Hundreds of billions of dollars flow into these technologies globally. Artificial intelligence speeds up material discovery. Talented engineers tackle every challenge. Progress will not slow. It will gather momentum. For some, the rapid changes feel difficult to absorb. New developments arrive weekly. Yet this is how meaningful advancement unfolds. It is humanity addressing transportation needs with solutions that are cleaner, quicker, more affordable, and more capable than previous options. Here is the key takeaway. Not long ago, discussions centered on whether electric vehicles met basic standards for range, charging, and readiness. That conversation has moved on. What Dongfeng has demonstrated, solid-state batteries, high-voltage platforms, in-wheel motors, and near-term production, marks a generational step forward. 500 watt-hours per kilogram could deliver 1,500 kilometers of range. That means a round trip from Sydney to Melbourne or London to Edinburgh and back again on one charge. Charging at 1,200 kilowatts means 5 minutes at a station, matching the time spent paying at a fuel pump. 4 in-wheel motors create a driving feel no combustion engine can match, regardless of brand. The path ahead is electric, and developments like these suggest it is arriving sooner than many expected. If you want to prepare, rather than observe, there are practical ways to explore suitable vehicles, home energy options, or solar setups without navigating it alone. What are your thoughts? Do you believe Dongfeng can meet the September 2026 production target? Are solid-state batteries poised to transform the market as expected? Share your perspective in the comments. I read every one. If this gives you fresh insights into where transportation is headed, a like helps reach others interested in the topic. Subscribe for ongoing coverage because the next year promises even more significant updates. You are watching DeepInsight, and I will see you in the next video.